Hi, I'm Joe Granacini, your Clearwater real estate expert. Today, we are going to discuss how a seller can use inspection reports to get the highest possible price for the sale of their home. In a typical home sale, the buyer is responsible for inspecting the condition of the property. However, it might be more beneficial for a seller if they were to obtain inspection reports themselves rather than leaving it up to the buyer. After a seller accepts a buyer's offer, the buyer typically has a specified amount of time, usually 15 days in Florida, to inspect the home and determine if the property is in an acceptable condition for them to continue purchasing it. Inspections are usually thorough, and almost every home will have items that need to be fixed. Some of these repairs will be small, while others may cause great expense. Some issues that could arise include problems with the roof. Maybe the air conditioner is on the fritz or the pool leaks, the plumbing is rusty, or the appliances won't turn on. Every home is different, so the list really is limitless. Now, it might sound counterintuitive for a seller to provide inspection reports for the buyer, thus letting them know all about the home's flaws, but you'll be surprised to learn it actually has the opposite effect. First, it establishes trust between the seller and the buyer. When a seller provides all material facts up front, it has a tendency to put the buyer at ease that the seller is not trying to hide anything. Second, it limits unnecessary negotiating. In a typical transaction, a buyer puts an offer in on the home. They then have time to inspect the property. After the inspections are completed, the buyer may try to negotiate to get the seller to pay for repairs based off the inspection report. Had the seller provided the inspections up front, the buyer would have made their initial offer with those repairs in mind. If a seller leaves the inspections up to the buyer, then they are almost always surprised to find that there are issues with the home. Look, nearly every buyer is going to get inspections, which means they're going to find out about the condition of your property at some point. As a seller, you would do yourself a favor if you found out the condition of your home before putting it on the market. This limits surprises and reduces the likelihood of the buyer asking for money for repairs. Third, by providing the buyer with inspection reports up front, it reduces the chances of the buyer backing out of the transaction. And a buyer backing out of the transaction can be devastating for some sellers. Most of the time when a buyer walks away, they do so because they discovered something about the property that they didn't know about before entering into the agreement. Had they known about whatever the particular issue was, they either wouldn't have written the offer in the first place, or they would have continued with the transaction as they knew about the problem already. Inspection reports cost a few $100s, but it's money well spent. Before putting your home on the market, get these reports and present them to any buyer who wants to write an offer. Trust me, you'll be happy that you did. If you have any real estate related questions, or if you're looking to buy or sell, I'm never too busy to help. Call or text me at 831-840-3662. If you found this video helpful, click on the like button below. Also, to stay up to date with my most recent content, be sure to click on the subscribe button as well. I hope this helps. Have a great day.